What's going on, everybody? LK here, back at it again with another video, and today some more Dragon Ball FighterZ for y'all. So actually, I've been thinking about the recent patch that we had that came out last week, and I just had some thoughts about how they've been going about the past couple of character balance changes, and just a thing that really bothers me about it. If you like the content I'm putting out, consider liking this video or subscribing to the channel if you already have not. It does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So we actually have to look back to season 2 a little bit. I have SSJ Goku out here, the 2M-ku as you guys called him. Basically, he is nerfed because of us, right? People memed his 2M really hard, and he was really prevalent on teams. Despite him being a relatively simple character, he added a lot to teams, a lot of support, enabled a lot of characters, and even more unconventional picks like Majin Buu, or another one would be like Gogeta or something. They would all be supported by what this character gives you, the main thing being an assist. So in season 3, as we know, one thing that they did to help diversify character picks a little bit was give characters more assists, 2 more assists, right? They gave a lot more beams out, a lot more blocks on assist out, basically all the common types of assists that are good. Now a bunch of characters have, so you have a bunch of options when you want certain tools on your team, which is fine. But they also nerfed the move that everyone memed about, which is Goku's 2M. Now in this current patch, is kind of like back, kinda, but it's still not the same as what it used to be. Even with that small change, there are people who are playing him again. Now what kind of bothers me is how they sometimes choose to like either make a small change that like kind of just makes everyone drop a character, or in the case of this recent patch, not doing anything, which makes people drop or not want to play characters. So take Jiren for instance. Like, we don't know how good Jiren is right now. It's definitely an improvement to before. Even if he's like, let's say mid-tier, let's just make up something and just say he's like in the middle of the characters, the new tools that he got at least got people back on him and back trying him out and seeing what he has. Now characters like Frieza, Trunks, Zamasu, they didn't get anything at all. So now in the case of like Frieza's an okay character, most people agree. So even though he definitely needs stuff, like, it's fine. But in the case of a character like Zamasu clearly needs some extra stuff. Like, he has his strengths, of course. He does a lot of damage. If you can set up mix-up with him, it's really good. He's got like an auto combo tick throw that leads into a lot of damage, but he definitely needs some things. Like, for instance, they really could have made this hit crouching. Like, it would be a really easy change for them to do, and it would help him a lot, but they didn't do it. Not giving characters certain tools while giving other characters a ton of new tools is encouraging people to play those characters, which is good. Like, people don't play Videl, people don't really play Jiren, people don't really play Gogeta, besides like they're super huge fans. So you're encouraging them to play, people to play those characters. But then even in the case of a character like Trunks, like, I thought Trunks was like a top 10-ish character in the previous patch, but they didn't give him anything. They just gave him a buff he didn't need. They buffed his assists. So now with a bunch of buffed characters and characters having new tools, even though he's still pretty good, probably, I don't think you can call him a top 10 character. And it could be hard to be like, oh, I should pick him over these characters who also have things that he has. It's just been one thing I haven't really liked about the recent patches. Like, there are characters who are already in a pretty good spot. Like, Piccolo could be discussed as like a top 10 character in the previous patch, and Cell too, and they got like some good interesting new tools, mostly combo stuff, but even combo stuff affects the character and their strength and gives people stuff to explore. Not giving characters certain things, like there are cases like Blue Goku for instance, where they didn't really give him anything either. They just made an assist change as well, but the character was already in a really good spot, so that's fine. For the case of like certain characters, and especially I know a lot of people complain about Goku Black and Zamasu, but there are a couple other people kind of on the sidelines in this regard too. They need stuff and they didn't really get anything notable. So now when the devs are like, oh, you know, we're trying to make it so people play whoever they want, now there's going to be new characters that people don't play. So I kind of just wanted to get that off my chest. Hopefully, despite this thing, hopefully this is the last patch for the season. I really do like it when we only get like one character balance patch a year, because we do get a long time to explore the whole cast and see how everything interacts, and there's a lot of diversity this patch because of the assists. So hopefully they don't really do anything else. Overall, it was a good patch. I just don't like how like in the past couple of patches they've gone about it like this. Going from season 1 to season 2, the last season 1 patch to the season 2 character balance patch, they made a lot of changes for everybody, both buffs and nerfs, so I thought that was fine. But I just noticed this in season 3 and it did kind of just bother me a little bit. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.